What's going on, my fellow collectors? Jim here with another figure review. Tonight I'm very excited to be taking a look at the brand new Enterbay 1/9 scale. This is the Scottie Pippen. Very cool. The box again is what we saw with the Michael Jordan in this scale as well. We get really cool artwork of Scottie Pippen here on the front. You got the NBA, you got Enterbay. Top of it's pretty much just black, bottom of it's pretty much just black. On the side we do get, Scottie Pippen in some nice gold font. Other side we get the Chicago Bulls logo. And on the back we do have the Motion Masterpiece Series 2, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman in this wave. And then here's all the read-up for Enterbay. This is a 1/9 scale Motion Masterpiece collectible figure, MM-1208. Of course, we do have this magnetic flap that opens up to reveal the figure behind the clam, looking awesome. A little bit of instructions there. But yeah, that is the packaging. Let's go ahead and crack this open and take a closer look. Okay, here's Pippen out of the packaging along with everything that we do get with this awesome Scottie Pippen figure. Starting off, we do have the base, which is really nice, just like we got with Jordan. Nice clear plastic. You do have a bunch of different port holes, so you can put all this stuff wherever you want on the base. We do have the support arm. It takes a little bit of force to get into the hole, which I don't really like that too much. And then we do have the magnet, and that does have a tightening and loosening tool on it. And then the magnet itself is on like a ball, so it has nice rotation all around. The magnet's really strong. The magnet's on the back of the figure, and you just line it up. It's got a really nice strong hold to it. Even better than Jordan's, because when I had Jordan about here, he would just fall under the weight. So they did make it a little bit stronger for Pippen, so that is cool. And then we do have the basketball arm, their basketball supporting arm. That does have a magnet at the top of it, so you can pop the ball on there. That's really cool. And then that does, rotate at the bottom. Also hinges at the bottom and then hinges at the top. And then we have this little kind of, Chicago Bulls pin. I'm guessing that's what this thing is. But it's cool. Got a nice red, basketball in the background. You got the Chicago Bulls logo. And that does rotate and it does hinge as well. So nice base. We do get a little baggie of some extra little, clear ports. And we do have two different basketballs with this version of Pippen. We do have the standard, Spalding basketball, which turned out really good. Nice texture on it. Nice, black Spalding and all the NBA insignia and everything. Looks really good. It does have a magnet in it. And then we do have a white ball that comes with this edition, which I don't know the significance of this white ball with Pippen. But I'm guessing maybe it was like an all-star ball or a special, game ball. But it does look good. We get nice white pearl, get nice gold trimming on it. And it does have a magnet in it as well. So that is cool. We also get this little decal sheet that comes with Pippen, so that's cool. We get the Chicago Bulls logo, the NBA, Bulls. So you could put this on the stand, or if you had like an NBA hoop or an Enterbay hoop, you could kind of use these for that, or just wherever you want to. It does come with a bunch of different hands. He has two open hands that are on him that have magnets in them. And then we get this cool little Enterbay tree holder. I really like this. It does have nice kind of relaxed closed hands. All the hands look really good. We get nice kind of sculpted veins, wrinkles on the knuckles, and even sculpted fingernails. So really nice job on the hands. But we do have this one kind of relaxed hand. Then of course we have another kind of style pose hand, his shooting hand, and his guider hand. So very cool. And then also accessories, we do have his spandex undershorts that have the 33 on them. So you do have to put these on the figure, which I don't get. Why don't they just have them on him already? But it's very cool. And then you get his arm wrap, or his sweatband that has the 33 on it. The one thing I don't like about this though is I can't get it further up his forearm. I don't want to rip it and stretch it, but I know Pippen kind of would always change it up. Sometimes he'd have it on his left elbow or his right elbow, or he'd have it a little bit further down his forearm. But yeah, it just doesn't want to stretch any further up his forearm than about right there. So that's a little bit disappointing. I wish he would have made that a little bit more, flexible, a little bit bigger, so you could get it, up around his elbow, because that would help with covering the joint too. These are the two open hands that come on them. And these do have magnets on both sides. And you got to line the magnet up with the magnet on the ball, but it will hold in there really good. But that's all the accessories. Let's take a look at this awesome Scottie Pippen figure, because Enterbay did a really good job with the head sculpt. These 1/9 scale figures are really cool, you know, I mean, because the smaller in scale you get, a little bit harder it is to get detail, but Enterbay still seems to do a really great job with capturing the likeness. Now, this doesn't blow me away as much as the Michael Jordan one did, but I mean, that still is Scottie Pippen. It's pretty recognizable, even if he wasn't wearing, you know, the Bulls uniform, you would know who that is, you know, right off the bat. I think they captured, you know, all the, you know, prominent facial features like his nose and like his long face and the cheekbones and everything. I think they did a really good job with all of that. And the skin tone on the figure is spot on. I think they did a great job with the skin tone. His hair turned out really good. We get really nice kind of like fade on the hair. So that's really cool. The eyes turned out really nice. I don't like that they're kind of looking up and to the right, but and my right eye is a little bit wonky, like it's like a little bit on the miss as far as where it was placed, but it still turned out good. I do wish they would have gave him a different, you know, facial expression. I mean, because I think it looks like him, but I wish that maybe a little bit open mouth, kind of like the artwork on the front of the box was. I think would have been a little bit better, especially when you get him into posing, because he does look a little bit bored. But I mean, the rest of the outfit looks really good. Of course, we have his away, you know, red Chicago Bulls jersey. Really nice job, nice tailoring on it. Of course, you have the Bulls in the 33, which is screen printed on. You get the little NBA sign. It does fit him well. Then you have the shorts, which again have, you know, a nice elastic waistband on it. And then you even have like the, you know, Chicago Bulls all screen printed on there. So the entire outfit turned out really good, or the, you know, the jersey. And you got Pippen 33 on the back. So that turned out really good. And there even is like, you know, muscle definition underneath the figure as well. So that's really cool. And then coming down, we get some nice kind of, you know, the skin, just like Jordan, is a little bit plain. We get a little bit of like sculpted veins in it, but it's not, you know, too anything special. We do have his little Pip tattoo, so that's a good touch. I thought he had another tattoo on his lower leg somewhere, but I'm not really seeing it. We get a little bit more kind of sculpted veins on his legs. And then we do have the black NBA socks and the, you know, classic Nike Air Pippins, which really look cool. I love these. I remember having a pair of these. I had the white ones with the black trim, but really nice job. It turned out really good. You can see the air on it. We do have nice sculpted, you know, shoelaces, a little bit of, you know, paint down here. And then even underneath, we get a little bit of tread and everything. So it did turn out really good. I will say the entire figure, I feel like this leg is a little bit shorter. Like he always kind of wants to be at an angle when I have him standing up. So I don't really like that too much. Get rid of the white background. But so like when I stand him straight up, it seems like he always wants to lean. So I don't know what's up with that. But as far as articulation, we get great articulation with this guy, just like the other Enterbay figures. You get really nice up, really nice down. Of course, you have rotation at the head and the neck, and you get really nice side to side. The arms are really nice. You have a nice hinge, about that much out. And then we do have a cap that covers, you know, all the articulation, so I think that's really cool. There is a butterfly, so you get nice, you know, forward and back movement with that butterfly. Of course, that will rotate all the way around. You do have the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which give them, you know, a little bit better than 90. You do have the swivel and the hinge, you know, for the hands, which really doesn't work that well. You don't really get a lot of movement out of the hinge, but you know, it's enough, I guess, you know. And then we do have a nice diaphragm joint that has a ratchet on it. You can hear that. So you get, you know, movement, rotation out of that. You do get a little bit of side to side and a little bit of forward and back. And you get the same kind of all around movement at the waist. So with both joints, you get really nice movement all the way around. Hunching them back, really nice hunch back, really nice hunch forward. And then you get like really nice side and side. So great movement with all of that. The legs, you kind of have that hinge that's a little bit further down, makes it look a little weird, but he does get nice out movement with the legs. Really nice tight joints too. Forward, you can get him kicking pretty high. Kicking back a little bit. You do have a thigh rotation in there. You do have the double jointed knees, which give him nice range. And then for the legs, again, it's a little bit disappointing. I mean, you do get a little bit of forward and back, but not much. I mean, you get about that much forward, that much back, rotation. You don't really get any pivot. It's weird because I can get pivot on this side a little bit, but I can't get it on this side. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's an awesome Scottie Pippen figure. You know, I'm loving this 1/9 scale. I do wish that they would include a little bit more accessories with, you know, with these figures at the price point. I got Scottie Pippen for a great deal. My Michael Jordan figure was a little bit expensive. But I mean, I wish, you know, maybe another pair of shoes or the home jersey or something, just a little bit something extra with these figures, I think would really, you know, set them over the edge. But I know you're more or less paying for the really, really nice head sculpt. As far as his measurement at the 1/9 scale, it looks like he's a little bit over 8.5 inches tall. And then as far as a comparison, we'll bring out the Michael Jordan figure. So yeah, these two look absolutely great together. Really nice height difference between the two. Because Jordan is 6'6", and I think Pippen was 6'7" or 6'8". So they just look really great next to each other. And then we also got, you know, Dennis Rodman in this scale as well. I probably won't pick him up, but, you know, I wanted to get Pippen to go with my Jordan. And they look absolutely fantastic together. But yeah, guys, that was a look at the Enterbay 1/9 scale motion masterpiece Scottie Pippen figure. Great figure. It's going to complement your Jordan very well if you do have the Jordan. Great likeness, great articulation, you know, nice little bit of accessories. But that is a review. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next figure review.